What do you do when there's conflict amongst your team? This could be in sports. This could be in your business or organization. This could be with your kids, when there's conflict with your kids. I saw a great post recently by Dan Rockwell, and he talked about when is the right time to intervene when there's conflict on your team, within your organization, with your kids. I think a key point is, initially, you got to give people room to solve their own problems, right? If you jump in and solve every problem for people, they never figure out how to solve them themselves, right? Conflict is okay. Conflict is good. Being able to work through conflict is even better. And the only way you learn how to work through conflict is to work through it. And as leaders or parents, if we jump in and we solve all the conflict before anyone has a chance to work through it themselves, they never learn how to do that skill. It's a great skill, a necessary skill, in my opinion, to get through life. But when is the right time? There comes a time when maybe they can't solve it themselves. You've given them a chance, you just can't get it done. Well, how do you know when that is, and when do you jump in? Dan Rockwell lists 4 reasons, right? Intervene when the tension or conflict persists. They're trying to work it out, you're giving them the space, coaching them, helping them, and they just can't get it done on their own. That's when you got to jump in. Got to get them in the room, got to sit them down, whatever it is, and you got to really lean into it. You can't ignore it. Ignoring conflict never works, right? Ignoring conflict is not what leaders do. Lean into it, then get involved. It's persisting. You've given a chance it can't get done. You got to jump in. When it distracts you from priorities, what's your mission? What's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish, right? Conflict can help you get there. Sometimes there's conflict, accelerates it. That's good. That's real talking, strategizing, figuring it out. But if you've got this kind of conflict and you just can't get past it, and now people are being divided, taking sides, or you're talking about the conflict more and you can't get past it more than you're talking about the mission or the goals, you got to jump in. It can't distract from the priorities. So you got to determine, is it helping me get there or is it distracting me from get there? I talked about people taking sides or dividing the room. If it's creating tension in others, right? If it's getting to, it's impacting other people on the teams, right? Members of the family, what have you, got to get involved. Can't let it get outside of that. You gotta let them do it, but it's got to stay contained. I think that's a great point. And when it just drains your energy, when it just sucks your energy, the right conflict should give you energy. Like old Jerry Maguire, you think we're arguing? I think we're finally talking. The right kind of conflict, that gives you energy. You're moving the ball forward. You're figuring things out. You're going forward. But when it drains your energy, you're not moving forward, it's dividing the room, it just can't get done, that's when you jump in and do it. So it's a great list by Dan Rockwell. I agree with it. I've experienced it all. I'd love to hear how you handle conflict and when do you get involved.